Ignore that, ignore that, ignore that. Lily.
All right. Well, I'm going to shoot the Bone Devil.
Uh-huh.
Let's run 5:30. So run that way.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot the Bone Devil. Let's try and get it with that that delicious force damage. Didn't roll great on the damage. That's okay. Teleport 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And then did I shoot? Yeah, Baylor's still kind of blocking. So then I'll shoot at this other Bone Devil.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, man.
Oh, snap.
If only I'd gotten that on the Planar Warrior. Oh, well. All right, teleport another 10. Oop, hang on. That's 15. There we go. 10 feet.
10 feet.
And then another shot at the Horn Devil.
Right on. That's a hit. For some damage.
And that's 10 feet. All right. What are y'all waiting for? Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, coming back around to the Baylor. Make sure I understand this. 30 feet. Oof. Okay. So he's... Sorry, just checking a couple things between these two monsters. If anybody's got to like throw a haymaker or no, what am I trying to say? Yeah, if any of them have something in their back pocket where now that they're both like starting to whittle down, they would do something bigger.
I got some tricks still.
Oh no, I mean the bad guys.
Oh. See.
I'm checking my two heavy hitters if I should be doing more than just rock'em sock'em between the two of them.
They're about to activate their anime power-ups.
What are you talking about? We still got like 5 more episodes to go of them just powering up.
Okay, no, he's just still gonna keep wailing on this guy. He's happy to throw down. He's not feeling too hurt. So do we still have the very same target? Yep. Okay, attack. That's definitely a hit with the longsword for a big chunk of damage. 37. Ah, we've done better. Whip attack. Ooh, almost a fail. Still not his best item. And completely ignore that fire damage. That's his turn. He is staying right there. Whoosh!
So, are we leaving or fighting?
Do you have what we came for?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's with Lucky, I'm pretty sure.
No, it's with us.
It's with us?
Yeah.
That's the whole reason you went down the garbage chute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, we got it.
All right. Well, let's
the eagle has landed.
let's make like an egg
We
and
got
scramble.
the football, etc., etc. Let's leave. Blues can
If
do,
we're-
we can too.
If we're lucky, they'll all kill each other and
Like, we don't really have a
completely
dog.
forget about
We don't
us.
really have a dog in this fight, so.
no, we don't. Although I do look over at the Horn Devil. Damn, I wouldn't mind killing him. But no, we should leave. We should get out of here.
All right, well, Ravash is just going to go in the opposite direction of this whole business.
I love
Okay,
how
so
that,
you're-
that crash totally did not remember a bunch of changes I made in the stream overlay.
Oh man.
That sucks.
Okay, so you're making just a dead run south.
Yeah, I figure we're going to get away from this, and then we'll try to orient ourselves. I guess the entire point of how Will got here was he needed a guide, but let's get away from the fight first, and then we'll.
Yo, come on.
Well, now that we've been here, I know the way back.
Isn't the city constantly changing? Wasn't that a thing? Don't I remember that being a thing?
Oh
You
shit!
do remember that being a thing.
You might be right.
It's-
Okay, Lily can get us back because she can see portals.
It's it's like one of those screen hacks where you can still see the pixels like off in the distance.
Exactly.
Yep, I'm gonna head
Uh,
due south.
Okay. Yeah, it's not wildly chaotic like Doctor Strange level buildings moving, but it does, like, the streets wander, the buildings close, open. You were hearing, like, on your way here, Will, you and Lily were hearing like the grinding sound of plate on plate, like metal, as streets kind of started to rotate, or like buildings kind of slid by each other. But we're not talking. You would have, for the route to be completely gone and different, you would have to have been here for days.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you start, Wavash, you make a break towards the general area that Will kind of quickly gestures for. So we'll just pull you off the map, so to speak. Gumbo, are you still a backpack?
Thanks for the sword.
Here, take my weapon. Okay, bye.
Hey, listen, he might still need it. We're not out of this. We're not out of this hellhole yet.
Gumbo, do you do anything on your retreat?
No, I'm just gonna start readying my action to blast anything that comes too close to me and Wywash, but that's about it.
Okay. Y'all is content to saturate the area with her absence. Say move and dash. Yeah, she'll be kind of keeping pace, which means she can stop targeting the pit fiend. Fine. Oh, okay.
Can everyone make noise real quick so I can test the overlay, please?
Hello, noise, test,
Hello.
test, noise.
Wee
Hello.
woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Okay, so only half of you aren't working.
Ba-dum-bum. The pit fiend. Is that? No. Blast straight up into the air, 60 feet. So Baylor, you're going to get an attack of opportunity on this guy with your big old chunky sword. Let's go back here. And misses. Oh, dude. I'm disappointed.
Dude, Baylor, what the fuck?
Whoops. Okay, so yeah, rockets 60 feet up into the air with a couple very strong beats of the wing, and is going to cast a fireball.
Uh-oh.
So that is... range 150 feet, 20-foot radius sphere. So let me do this really quick. No, I should draw it out to 10, right? Because, no, 20-foot radius. Yes. Y'all will... I need a dex save. Oh, not against the Baylor. I should take him off the list. Wow. Everyone's rolling like hella good. Okay, so that's half. But you do lose your hunter's mark.
No.
So that goes off. I can now remove that.
AFK taking the dogs out.
Sure. Okay, so that's his go. All right, well, shoot, that's bad timing because we're back in the courtroom
No.
for the other half. So I should move this up to... I guess the animated desk goes first. Ah, man, he rolls that damage. We'll come back to the animated desk. Flint, your turn.
My turn.
Your turn.
Well, I guess it's time for me to make friends.
That would be correct. The best of friends.
Damn, that's some pretty good art on the Iron Golem. I've never seen that one before. Oh, that's a hit.
Well, I guess I'm gonna smack him. And
Wow, that was like... Actually, no, it's a little bit better than... There's a couple things that were dead center of their range. It does save against strength.
bummer.
He's a big boy.
I'll have to hit him again.
Yep. So the first swing, nobody can see anything in your hands, but your prop work is great. It's really believable. And then when the maul connects into the side of this guy, there's just this huge shower of like sparks that crash off of, and they actually dance down like the top of the maul itself right after the impact. So it kind of like everyone else can see the silhouette of this thing a little bit before the thunder wave goes off, and it's just like you've made more noise than anyone else in this building today.
Let's see how he handles another one.
I'm back.
Well, now I got a fucking Now I gotta add the third level spite.
Switch
Hard.
maps again, I guess.
Yeah, back to the courtroom.
Oh yeah, for the stream.
Divine Smite 1, Divine Smite 2, Divine Smite 3.
That's a lot of dice. Jesus Christ.
93.
Good God, sir.
Can you share the maps again? Because when I crashed, it didn't save when I tried to put those.
I think that's the most. Well, no, I can't say that for certain, but that's a pretty big number for the history of the campaign.
I think so.
Holy crap.
That's
That's a total of 126 damage in one round.
That was my turn. I'm gonna pass.
Man, I wouldn't want to have to follow that up.
Oh, right. Lucky, the first animated desk needed to take an attack. But so we're up to number 2 as well.
The first one did, or I need to do it?
You need. Well, you said you had all the attack rolls on your
Right.
sheet.
So just all three of them go ahead and attack.
Yeah, just do all 3.
Okay.
I think he's at the bottom of the initiative order. Oh, it's because he doesn't have an initiative. I didn't roll one for him. G'day.
Those are the +6s. I think do I still have him targeted? Probably not. I do. Okay, so gonna miss. Second one. Miss, cause fuck him. Wow, so this was a well-spent 6th level spell.
Hey man, he's got to beat the piss out of those desks before he even thinks about beating us up.
Now, do we know the doors behind the bailiff where those lead?
That's the entrance to the courtroom in the first place. So you might not know that off the bat, but it's pretty easy to surmise. The other 2 came in that way.
So instead, hang on, remove that roll, or I'm gonna go back here. Shit. So, how tall is that little banister there?
The one in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, out on the outside? It's
Yeah, can I get over it?
Yeah.
Because I'm short, remember?
Then give me an athletic or...
Well, no, just how much more movement it's going to take me to get over it.
Oh, you got to spend 5 feet.
Okay, so 20, 25. So there we go. Yeah, I think we need to get out of here, guys. Why is my screen crit stuck on?
Oh yeah, I was on an animated. Oh, sorry. Wait, no, Blaskin should have gone before you. I got to an animated desk. You did the damage for the damage rolls for animated desk, but you shouldn't have gone quite yet. So we'll just keep that in mind.
So it doesn't matter.
Right, but Blaskin was before you in initiative order.
No problem.
So maybe there's not even an issue, but depending on what Blaskin wants to do, that may change things.
Can you have my scorpion target the guy?
Oh, yes.
Is it targeting?
Yes.
I can't see. Okay. I'm gonna jab at him. It is a 22 hit.
Oh, yeah, they're not linked. Your sheet and this item. How do I?
Yeah, I figured.
Is there a way to give a combat tracker item to a player?
If you've drug it out from the combat tracker onto the map, then the two will be linked. Then you would have to drag the use the icon in the combat tracker, drag it, and drop it on the portrait at the very top along the...
Oh, I just dragged a random reference to one for him. So let me close that one, Scott. Let me try dragging this one to you and see if you can... But we'll keep the first roll, because that is a hit. Whoops. Close this. See if I can drag this to you.
Okay.
Yeah. See if...
Okay.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that works now.
He is grappled. It's an escape DC 12. Here's my second claw attack. I miss. And I'm gonna, since he's grappled, I'm gonna stab him. I'm gonna try and put my scorpion tail into his skull. The Blaskin Classic.
That's fair.
That was so close to a 20.
Oh.
Okay, that's my do.
Okay. Yeah, then... Cool. Lucky, you make your move at the end of your turn. Ethic's going to use a legendary action to use the "This court holds you in contempt" ability. So we're going to try casting Hold Person on you. Where'd it go? So as this is a unique ability to the courtroom and the judge, I cannot upcast it to hold multiple people. It has to be focused on one person at a time. But I need you to make me a wisdom save.
Me?
Yep.
Did you not code that?
It's... No, sir, I just wrote the story.
Hang on. You said wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you are currently paralyzed. You are under the effect of Hold Person. Where would that?
Couldn't have just gone one lower so I could just automatically re-roll it.
I know. Where's...
Why couldn't you just make it a 4?
Hold on. Ah, there's effects. Lucky. Where'd you go? So many green things in this. Ah, there it is. Okay. Got him. All right, that was the end of that turn. All the animated desks already attacked. So now it's Ethics go.
I like how the
He's
giant
going
scorpion
to-
put the paralyze on me.
Whoops.
Blaskin, you betrayer.
Not another one.
Yeah, all your backstories are coming out today. No.
Backstabber stories.
I guess. What was I looking for? Ah. Build his multi-attack. Uses this or this if available. But these don't. Oh, I see. One of them reloads, the other one doesn't.
Hey, Nick.
So...
Yep.
Thanks. I just needed you to say something so I could check and see if your overlay was working.
Oh, gotcha. I'm like, thanks for what?
All right, giant scorpion that wants to hold on to me. Let's see how you fare with an intelligence save. Let's go ahead and target you.
Uh-oh.
Actually, let's target Blaskin. Because it'll use your brain.
Joke's on them, it's machine brain. Damn.
Oh, buddy. Okay, so you are stunned. Oh, this shouldn't be on you, though. 23 on the giant scorpion. So take
How much
23 off
did
of
it
you.
Take before?
Giant
23.
Scorpion was at, oh, yeah, it was up to 45, so that drops the Giant Scorpion form.
Well, you know what?
Is he still grappled
Just
somehow?
picturing
Is
that
he
he's
still
on top of
grappled? Is
this
like my
moving
hand on his
desk,
throat or something?
Like on all fours.
You're Homer Simpson choking him out right now.
Well, even if you had your hand on him, so forgetfulness, creature must succeed on an intelligence save or take 4d12 psychic damage and become stunned for 1 minute. You repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay.
If you're stunned for the full minute, you forget everything you've sensed, experienced, and learned during the last 5 hours.
Okay.
That's not too bad.
So 23 damage. Let's see, how much would the giant scorpion have lost? It still had 7, so you take 16.
Okay.
So is that...
I got it.
Yeah.
16.
Yep, cool. Okay, so good, you were at 0. Alright, that's that one. And he also makes 2 whip attacks, so let's try and get rid of some of these desks. This giant scorpion, I can remove that. I'm gonna move you here. And then... no. Oh, sorry, I was making you target them, so hopefully I cleaned that up right. Let's make an attack at both of you. One of those is gonna miss, I think. Nope, they both hit. Never mind. They don't have good AC, that's right. Okay, so at 13, it's gonna do... Alright, that's 1 desk down. And... crap. I can't... I deleted the token and now I can't untar... Oh yeah, I can. I can... Clear targets. There we go. Target this guy. 1 more attack. $20 damage to that desk. That's his turn. Which finally brings us to the golem. You're in range for a multi-attack. So let's try... Slam? Is it... Nope, he's not targeting you. Oh, that's a hit, sir. That was a pretty strong roll. And... see if he attacks with, or hits with the sword. Ooh, that's still a hit. For... for 27. And that's the end of his... Well, you're down, so...
That's the end of
Iron
us.
Golem is going to move over here. But it cannot attack. Alright, so the end of that round, not looking too good. You guys are mostly making your way away from the building. Actually, no, let's do one more round in Dis, and then I'm going to have to wrap up. But let's take it back there for...
Going back to the other map.
Yep,
Can
back
you,
to hell.
Can you link that one, please?
Yep.
All right.
I had it saved
yeah.
on hotkeys.
Oh no.
So Will's gonna fire 2 shots at the Horn Devil, and then he's gonna bounce. Bonus action, reapply his Hunter's Mark. Let's see. hang on. Where is the one? Or wait, is he still? He's still marked, isn't he? So I just need to give myself the hunter's mark. Perfect. All right.
It's another hit.
It's that one. Oh, it bounced off at 20. All right, and then he's gonna
Bounced off a devil.
Then he's gonna run, forest run.
Alrighty. Okay, so this side got 1, 2, 3, 4. The other side got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, those are some high ones.
Oh, that's the right hunter's mark. Got it.
You reapplied it, right? Because the fire or one of the I think when the fireball hit you, it knocked off your concentration.
Correct. I reapplied it. That's what I used my bonus action for.
Okay, 46. So we're gonna have. I'm just gonna hand wave some damage a little faster here. We're gonna save this bone devil is toast. This Yohlal also got taken out. This Glabrizu goes down. The Aranyas is going to be close. The Glabrizu fighting her, 22, is also going to be pretty wrecked. Unless you want a shot at the actual kill with Lily, just for like closure, I think this yokel is going to take out the Horned Devil. Unless you want to take credit.
The Horned Devil. You know what? The little yokel that could go for it.
Okay, then the Horned Devil does eventually get.
I think it's more insulting that he dies to the yokel than to me.
Gets kind of slammed down to the ground with like an unexpected grab, like to the leg, as this extra appendage kind of whips around and pulls on him. And then when he hits the ground, the rest of the forearm just kind of engulfs his top half, and it like thrashes for a second and then just goes still as like he starts to get digested.
Fuck yeah.
However, number 36 should also be looking pretty ragged. So that scoots us through a lot of the devils. That brings us to Lily.
All right. Lily is gonna fire at the pet fiend. Okay. Oh wait, that's the wrong sheet. There we go. She'll run her. I think that's on a square. Yep. Okay. Cool.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, it hits. I will take that. I just
Hey.
I needed a hit. Oh, I'm still rolling such low damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
and then she'll do
all
her
damage
10-foot teleport.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on. I'm on a line. That wasn't quite the full teleport. At that point, can I even see anybody else, or is everybody now too low to the ground?
The Baylor's still standing pretty tall.
Yeah,
so
I'm not
you can
shooting
see the
at
top of him. But the pit fiend's 60 feet up in the air, so it's a clear shot.
Yeah.
He's really
That's
happy
it.
that you guys are grouping up like that.
She's gonna that is kind of a good point, isn't it?
Well, that's no, I'm making fun because we moved everybody off the map, and now like we're not really keeping track of specific locations, so it just looks like a cluster.
Yeah. That'll be all for her because I don't want to get the Baylor's attention at this time.
Okay, so then is she booking with everybody else? Like, would she
Yeah.
technically be okay?
Yeah. At
So
this
you guys-
point, she's just running off the map with everybody else.
Okay. The Baylor, let's see, 30-foot range of the whip. I think he's still out of range, or the devil's effectively going to be out of his reach. He doesn't have any spells he can throw aside from a teleport, which isn't going to help because he's up in the air. That'd be weird.
I mean, he could try it. He could try to teleport, grab onto him.
Oh, he flies too. Okay, so he's gonna he's actually gonna do a little cleanup here. He's gonna come over and try and demolish this one since it's right there. So it's not targeting the pit fiend right now. That's a solid hit. Okay, cool. Aranius gets crushed. Turns back around and is gonna clean up this other one just to get rid of some more. Every devil destroyed is a good devil destroyed. So Aranius is also gone. And you guys are running away, so we're just going to kind of let that be, continuing to happen in the background.
Cool.
Wavash, you just running?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you guys keep the pace. Gumbo, anything in particular you're doing at this point?
To help with this? No.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Y'all's going to run with y'all. Yay. And so breaking a little bit of stride from the combat turns here, since you're, this is now just like a dead sprint, a survival run, following Lily and Will's guidance from the trip in, trying to, you're running and having kind of that panting kind of conversation, short quips as everybody's booking it, along with the sound of muffled screams from the ground as you run across the rest of the square. And there's a kind of a clear, like one open like corner alley that is like nice and wide, but not like the main entrance. It's the one that you guys are being pointed to. There's a like kind of a quick whoosh overhead as the pit fiend from before like slams down about 30 feet in front of you. At which point y'all is going to toss she still had like 2 of the soul globes in a bag. She's going to toss the bag over towards Lily.
Okay.
And she's gonna say, "Don't stop running, no matter what. Get that back, or get the artifact back to shit. What was his name? Yeah, Jasper." And you're gonna watch as her face melts, and she turns completely yellow, shifts back into the base form of a Yoclaw, and like springs onto the face of this pit fiend. And kind of pulls him over to the side. So he's fighting with her. He's kind of pulling at this, stretchy form. You can still hear her like screaming in anger at this thing. And then you just hear repeated one more time, "Keep running."
Well, you heard her. And Lily takes off sprinting.
And as you guys make a dead run back through this slightly shifting city, and we see you start to disappear into, like, as the camera pans back to just like the weird misshapen structure of this city on one of the plains of hell, that's where we're going to wrap for tonight and come back next time.
Awesome.
Oh,
Where 3 of us can make new characters.
well, some of us lived.
So yeah, we'll see what happens back in court.
I mean,
when we meet next
technically,
time.
we did. We will succeed in holding up our end of the deal, so we won't get turbo fucked by making that bargain.
Yep. Listen, court is still in session.
Fucked, it's just not turbo fucked.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for running tonight, sir. Appreciate it very much. Sorry,
My pleasure.
everybody, that I had the equipment malfunction right in the middle there, but we made it back quick as I could. If you'd like to catch replays on this campaign or any of our others, you can do so on YouTube and Rumble. Likes, follows, shares appreciated. And for those of you over here on Twitch, if you'll hang out, I will find us someone to raid. And everyone have a great rest of your night. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.